Rick Heltebrake is the man who came face-to-face with Christopher Dorner on Tuesday when his truck was carjacked. He joins us now. Rick, good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
Very well. I guess the question is, how are you? What happened? And did you recognize Christopher Dorner the moment you saw him?
Yes, I did. I was coming up the camp road, actually a little side road off the highway, basically just out driving around checking out my property, which is a pretty good-sized Boy Scout camp that I run here. And I'd seen some law enforcement personnel and units in the area, and it was kind of based on the recent activity up here. It was kind of seemed like something was in the works. And I'd gone down this road to check out my camp. I was heading back up the road, which is about a half mile from the Highway 38. And right about at that point, Christopher Dorner came out of the snow, out of the trees. I saw him right away. I saw a vehicle that was crashed behind him in the snow. And he came up to me with his gun pointed at me. And I stopped my truck, put it in park, raised my hands, and he said, "I don't want to hurt you. Just get out and start walking up the road and take your dog," which is what I did.
What was his demeanor? Did he seem calm? Did he seem panicked, angry?
He was very calm. I stayed calm. You know, it was a pretty serious situation based on recent events around here. Wasn't a lot of panic. Basically, he told me what he wanted me to do, and I did it.
Did you see any other weaponry on him? Obviously, you said he was pointing the gun right at you. Did he seem to have anything else on him?
I couldn't tell if he had a sidearm or anything. What I did see was that he was dressed all in camouflage. He had on a vest, like some kind of ballistics vest with a lot of pockets in it with like magazines for his rifle. I heard later that he was throwing smoke bombs, so it could have been something like that in there, but they were full. There was a lot of stuff in there. He was dressed for action.
What a harrowing ordeal for you. I assume you feel very lucky to have escaped unharmed.
I was happy that he let me go and had me take my dog, and I got to tell you, not more than 10 seconds after that, I was walking up the road, and that's when I heard a volley of gunfire. And at that point, I bailed into the snow and hid behind a tree and called the local deputy up here on his personal cell phone and told him what was going on, and that's when everything started happening. And then I found out later what was happening with those gunshots.
Well, Rick Heltebrake, we're so happy you're okay. Thank you for being here this morning and sharing your story. Good luck to you. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
I want to turn to Clint Van Zandt, an NBC News analyst, former FBI profiler. Quick question to you, Clint.
Sure.
As we understand it, Christopher Dorner was hiding out in a home that was basically across the street from the police command post. How could that have happened?
Well, many times when you do a search, you search the area closest to the command post first. You put a mark on the house and say, "We've already searched it." That could have taken place, and then Dorner could have circled around, perhaps at night, come back inside that house and realize he then had a perfect view of law enforcement and the media as to what's going on. He didn't need a TV. He was able to look out the window and see the activity around him.
And I know, Clint, you've called him one of the most dangerous individuals law enforcement has had to deal with in a very long time. Thank you for your perspective this morning. Appreciate it.